Hey my peeps, this is Coach Tanisha Marie. I'm glad you came to my channel. And if you're new here, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell for upcoming videos. And if you are a current subscriber, make sure you share with all of your peeps.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So make sure you guys are sharing, liking, subscribing to this channel. So we all know that technology is evolving every day, and if you're not on top of the technology, unfortunately it can hurt you, right? Just like, before the internet came out, people, wasn't fond of it. They was like, oh, I'm not getting on the internet. Then cell phones came and, people was like, oh, I'm not going to get cell phone. I'm not going to be walking around with something in my pocket. Now, billions of people, have cell phones. Even with the whole crypto thing, right? With cryptocurrency, right? People thought, oh no, crypto, nobody's going to be, having digital currency. Cash is king. Millions of people have cryptocurrency. There's millions of Bitcoin ATMs everywhere. Okay. People, have ways to collect crypto as payments now. So I'm saying all that to say that the world is constantly changing, right? The world is constantly changing. With Google, you can be able to type, right, in anything, and Google will search the internet and get you some answers, right? And it took Google like maybe a year to get 1 million users, right? It took Facebook maybe 5 months. Then it took Instagram maybe 3 months. And now they have something called ChatGPT. What the fuck is ChatGPT? Like, that is the new artificial intelligence. So this shit is going to put Google on their back, right? Because now with Google, you can just Google whatever you want and everything comes up, right? It gives you the information, whatever. The difference with now the AI, which is artificial intelligence, automation, which I've been talking about, and I've been telling people to get on it. I've been telling people to invest in it. ChatGPT, now you can literally, so it took 5 days to get to 1 million users. Google took almost a year to get to 1 million users. Facebook took 5 months. So the technology is moving faster than ever, friends. And if you're not up to date on this stuff and you don't know how to capitalize on this stuff, unfortunately, we're seeing it now. People are dying. People's money is dying. People going to school for 4 years and coming out. Now the world is totally different. So now your degree is worth less, and now you paying more for everything. So ChatGPT, you can literally right now, nobody can get on the website. Nobody can get on it because they got 1 million users in 5 days. And literally it's like the site crashed, right? So you can go to ChatGPT and say anything, not type. You ain't typing nothing. You're saying it. Okay. So if you want to do an app, the shit could create an app for you. If you want to create a podcast, it literally will create a podcast for you. If you want to find the best YouTubers, or the top YouTubers, it's going to give you the top YouTubers, right? You want to write a paper, it's going to write the paper for you in 2 seconds. Like, children that's in school, in college, and in high school, they're going to love this, right? Because all you got to do is, whatever you're supposed to do a research paper on, you go to ChatGPT and they write it for you. The downside is now, of course, we already know AI automation is making people dumb because now you don't have to think anymore. But we already seen this coming, right? We already seen that even in the school system, ChatGPT is going to take over education, right? Because now if a kid can just go and say, I want to look up Martin Luther King, or I want a paper on Sojourner Truth, or I want, a paper on this or a paper on that, in 2 seconds, they got a whole full-length essay, a college written up essay, and now you can hand it to your teacher. Like, it's already happening, right? So it's not like, oh, it's going to happen 10 years from now. It's already happening. So Microsoft already invested 10 billion. They plan on investing another 10 billion into ChatGPT, which the company is called OpenAI. And as of right now, me talking, I gotta say dates and shit. As me talking, what is this? The 26th of January at 8:30. You can't get on ChatGPT right now because the site is literally overloaded. Like, if you try to go, it's going to say the site is overloaded. But anything you want, guys, right? Anything you want is going to tell you how to do it. It's going to tell you how to get there. It's going to actually do it for you. Forget telling you how to do it. See, Google tells you how to do it. This actually does it for you. Literally, it does it for you. Like, everything is doing for you, friends. So we got to understand, I'm doing more research on it, but if you want to capitalize on this new technology that I've been talking about and that everybody will be using, don't think everybody's going to be using it, because everybody's using Google right now. ChatGPT is the next thing that everybody will be using. It took 5 days, guys, to get to 1 million users. Google, it took them a year to get to 1 million users, friends. This is not a fad. This is not a fad. ChatGPT is not a fad. So how can you capitalize on it? So there is an ETF called VOO, right? You just go to Yahoo Finance and type in VOO. I think the stock right now is 367 or something like that. And literally it has Microsoft as a part of the ETF. So a part of the holdings is Microsoft. Or you just go buy you some Microsoft stock, right? So again, guys, we got to get into this, man, right? We got to get into this. If you know things are changing, just like the cell phone era, people were reluctant, right? Especially the baby boomers. And here's the thing. There's so many millennials that the millennials dominate all markets, right? The social media markets, the ChatGPT, all the AI, the millennials are dominating the market. So guess what? 55 and over. If you don't have millennials, or if you don't have teenagers, or if you don't have 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds that can show you, that you got grandkids and great grands that can show you how to start using this stuff at warp speed, you're going to just be lost in the world, right? A lot of people that don't have cell phones, they lost in the world, right? They're reluctant to get cell phone. My dad took me 3 years of telling him to get a cell phone for him to finally get a cell phone. And now he had a cell phone for 4 years. And now he's like, oh, I wish I would have got a cell phone before. Well, now, Dad, you know what? ChatGPT is now here. So now you got to use ChatGPT now instead of Google. Now you could tell them what to do. Now it's not typing. So like Google, we type in how to tie my shoe, how to do a podcast, how to start a YouTube channel. No. ChatGPT, you're going to talk to it and it's going to tell you. It's also good for ad copy. It's also good to tell you how the best marketing tips is basically literally doing everything for you. How to write better ad copy. What's the best ad copy? What's the best sales ad copy? It's going to give you it. It ain't going to give you articles on it. It's going to actually give you the sales copy. This is changing. This is going to change the game. So if you don't capitalize, I'm telling you guys that if you want to capitalize on this, get VOO or start getting Microsoft stock. Or if you just want, to invest in the S&P 500, I have which is VOO, and right now it's $367, guys, to be a part of this growing technology. Even lawyers are going to be extinct, guys, because ChatGPT literally holds everything, right? Lawyers, even in the hospital sector, they're training nurses and doctors how to use AI. And if you are reluctant to learning it, you're going to be out of a job again. Even in the grocery store. AI, artificial intelligence, automation is literally stocking shelves. You don't need a stock person no more, right? So all of these jobs, guys, are being extinct. But this is evolution, right? This is innovation. And if we're not evolving, right? And I always talk about this. If we're not evolving fast, we're just going to get left behind, right? That's why I try to stay up to date, on the stuff. I mean, people that's going to school for 4 years, they're going to come out and now it's going to be extinct. All that information is going to be extinct, right? That's why I tell people the way to be successful is not college. Now, of course, we're still going to need doctors. We're still going to need nurses. We're still going to need engineers, things of that nature. But that sector is also changing too, right? We're still going to need financial advisors. We're still going to need people to, give us insurance. We're still going to need people to do our taxes, things of that nature. But all of those things are changing too, right? Just with Zoom, right? I could do a insurance policy over Zoom now. I don't have to go to somebody's house, right? Somebody could send me their stuff through email, through their taxes. I could do it, right on the computer. Soon, you won't even need to go into the office. Right? That's already happening, right? You don't even got to go into the office. You just be right home doing taxes, right home doing insurance policies, and literally getting rich. You literally could be starting business right from home, guys, and getting rich, right? So I want you guys to really start opening up your mind to things. 2023 is a year of execution, right? You ain't even... Years ago, decades ago, you had to go, go to encyclopedia, go to the library, try to research shit. All you got to do now today is tell ChatGPT what you want, and now you got it in seconds, milliseconds. ChatGPT said they're going to be the fastest, the fastest search engine on the planet. So Google definitely going to be on their back. But Google, of course, is also investing in artificial intelligence and AI as well. So the name of the company is called OpenAI, right? They have ChatGPT where you tell them what you want and it gives it to you. And then in order to capitalize on this, you get a stock called VOO, or which is the ETF, or you get the Microsoft stock itself, right? And don't sell it. Let it grow up. Right? Buy some for your kids, buy some for their birthday coming up, buy some of that stock for them, right? I mean, again, guys, we got to know these trends, right? We got to know these things that is moving fast, right? And again, if you're over 55, I always say this, the 55-year-olds, the 50-year-olds, if you don't have 5-year-olds, grandkids, great grandkids, you don't have millennials in your vicinity that can show you and help you. And even with not health insurance, but life insurance, the age now is 75. You can't get life insurance after 75. So it's like, fuck it. If you over 55, they just throwing you to the dogs at this point. All right. It's sad because the 55-year-olds is the people with the wisdom. We still need wisdom. All right. And the only way to get wisdom is from the older people, from the senior citizens. AI doesn't have wisdom. A lot of millennials don't have wisdom. Wisdom come through experience and time. So it's just a sad thing, guys. It's just a sad, sad thing. So I'm going to do my duty with my grandmothers. I'm going to show them how to start using ChatGPT because they got to know. They have to know how, to use it. If you have grandparents or your parents, I'm going to tell my dad about it too. Hopefully he's not reluctant, as he was for the cell phone, which I had to literally try to get him for 3 years. Then finally he got one. Now he had a cell phone for 4 years. So, it's really up to us, guys. Really up to the millennials. If you're under like 40, 45, you're considered a millennial. Anything after that, like you're moving towards baby boomer and then you're moving towards senior citizen. So at the end of the day, we gotta get into it, guys. We gotta get into it. I'm doing my event tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about this too. I'm going to do my money challenge. I'm going to be talking about it, in the money challenge, how to capitalize on this stuff, man. It's just so many ways to get money. It's so many ways to get rich. It's like, it don't make sense for nobody to be broke. It don't make no sense for nobody to have it. Don't have 10 grand in the bank. 10,000 is like the minimum. 10 grand is the minimum that you should have in the bank. And then you should have a portfolio, a stock portfolio that you are growing every single month. You're putting money into it every single month and it's growing. Come on, man. Even if you just buy one share of VOO every single month for 365 days a year. I mean, every single month for the whole year. You will be ahead of the game financially. How do you start building wealth? You invest in yourself, you invest in knowledge, you invest to understand, you invest to execute, right? And then you invest in the things that's growing and that can make your money, right? You invest in things that can make your money, make you money, right? So VOO can make me money, right? I do Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still making me money, right? I have a platform that I'm using that literally trades. I mean, guys, there's so many ways, man. That's why I'm like, I'm going to be the pioneer for my people. You know, I'm going to help my people understand this stuff, man, because at the end of the day, if I don't do it, ain't nobody going to do it. Everybody just out here, you know, trying to wing it. No, you really got to understand this stuff so you can really move forward with this stuff, so you can really capitalize on this stuff so that you can be ahead of the game. And now your future is looking bright. That's how it works, friends. So ChatGPT is about to take the world by storm. In the 5 days, it just came out. In 5 days, it got 1 million users and the fucking site crashed. 5 days, 1 million users. So that means when it opens back up, it probably get another 1 million users in 2 days. And then probably another 1 million users in a second. Like, if not now, then when, friends? And if it ain't gonna be you, then who? Peace.